Hey everyone, welcome back to the AWESMR Pop channel. We love staying active, and one of the best ways to stay active is by playing sports. It's a lot harder to play sports these days, so while we're indoors, we decided to make some Play-Doh sports cookies. I know it sounds pretty contradicting since sports and cookies don't really fit together, but these are Play-Doh cookies, so no one's eating them. Okay, right now I cut up a bunch of white Play-Doh pieces, and I'm going to roll them into tiny balls. Got that finished. Now let me just roll this black Play-Doh. We're going to be doing the same thing as before. Chop these into tiny pieces. Now let's roll them up into tiny balls. If you haven't guessed by now, we're going to use these white and black Play-Doh balls to make a soccer ball cookie. So we're going to start by putting this black Play-Doh in the center. Let's surround it with white Play-Doh. Kind of looks like a flower right now. Now let's put the black Play-Doh balls here. And then we'll put the remaining white Play-Doh balls in between the black Play-Doh balls. There we go. Now let's use this slicer to press down on the Play-Doh. Okay, now let's use this cookie cutter. Awesome! We made our soccer ball shape. Looks pretty real, right? Okay, we need to make one more. Pop it out. Alright, now let's make our cookie filling using green Play-Doh. Roll this out. Let's use this circle cutter again. Now let's assemble our cookie. We'll call this mint chocolate frosting. Let's put the other soccer ball cookie on top. Check it out. Here's our mint chocolate chip soccer cookie. Alright, let's make another cookie using this orange Play-Doh. Roll this out. Now let's use this cookie cutter again. Make another cookie. Okay, let's put that aside for now. Now let's roll out some black Play-Doh. Do you know what we're making next? Not many balls that are orange. That's a big hint. Now let's make a bunch of thin lines. By the way, if you guessed basketball, you're correct. Now we'll use these black Play-Doh lines to design our basketball. Start by making a cross. Okay, now let's cut one of these pieces in half. Make a little U shape. Make a frown here. There we go. Before I clean this up, I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. Now let's cut all this extra Play-Doh. There we go. Now we have two basketball cookies. This time we'll use white Play-Doh to make the cookie frosting. Roll this out. Okay, now let's use the cookie cutter again. Alright, now let's assemble our cookie. Awesome! Here's our vanilla basketball cookie. Okay, let's make another cookie using this green Play-Doh. Roll this out. Let's bring out the cookie cutter again. Make two cookies. Okay, now let's bring out some white Play-Doh and roll it out. Flatten this out a little more. There we go. Now we're going to make some long, thin lines. Do you know what ball we're making next? Here's a hint. This is a very small ball, and you hit it with a racket. While you think about it, I'm going to make this ball design. We need the stamp to make the curve. There we go. If you guessed tennis ball, ding ding ding, you're correct. Now let's remove the extra Play-Doh. Awesome! Here's our green tennis ball. Let me finish up the second one. Alright, here's a closer look at our tennis ball cookies. Now let's use brown Play-Doh to make our cookie filling. Roll it out. Use the cookie cutter again. Now let's make another cookie. Awesome! Here's a closer look at our chocolate tennis ball cookie. Who's ready for another cookie? This time let's roll out some brown Play-Doh. Okay, this time we're going to be making a unique ball shape. I think that's already a big hint. Let's use this cookie cutter. Clean this up a bit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this shape already gives it away, but if you don't know, we're making football cookies. Now let's roll out some white Play-Doh. Cut out some thin lines again. Okay, now let's use the white Play-Doh to make the football design. Give me a minute. Cut off all this extra Play-Doh. Now let's make little dots right down the middle. Perfect! Now let's use white Play-Doh again to make the laces. Make sure the laces are nicely stitched. Excellent! Now let's use pink Play-Doh to make the filling. Let's roll this out. Alright, we'll need to make a football shape again. Use the cookie cutter. Now let's put the other football cookie on the bottom. Awesome! Here's our strawberry chocolate football cookie. Alright, let's make one more and we'll call it a day. Roll out some white Play-Doh. Do you know which ball we're making? We've got all the major sports so far, just missing one. Let's use the cookie cutter. Here's another hint. This sport is called America's pastime. If you guessed baseball, great job! Now let's use red Play-Doh to make the filling. Roll this out. Okay, now let's make a bunch of thin lines. So we're going to use the red Play-Doh to make the stitches on the baseball. Make curves on the top and bottom of each cookie. Put a smiley face here. And a frown here. Clean this up. Now we have to finish up the stitches using more red Play-Doh. Add some final details. Now let's use blue Play-Doh to make the filling. Roll this out. Make another cookie shape. Okay, now let's make our baseball cookie. Here's a blueberry vanilla baseball cookie. Which cookie was your favorite? Can't decide? Let me show you each cookie one more time. Here's a closer look at our soccer ball cookie. Here's a closer look at our baseball cookie. Here's a closer look at our tennis ball cookie. Here's a closer look at our football cookie. And here's a closer look at our baseball cookie. AWESMR Pop fans! Thank you so much for watching. We can't do this without you. If you're new to the channel and became a fan, click that subscribe button for more awesome stuff. And if you want to be the first person to watch our next video, hit that notification bell to have a chance. See ya!